everyone. Happy Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday.
Yes.
We've said that like 20 times in the last 15 minutes. We went live somewhere, but we don't know where it went.
Yeah.
So
but at least we're live here.
We are live now. Yes. We have some friends from Tennessee. We have a Vol fan here from Texas. Kudos to you, Miss Ann, a volunteer fan. Are you from Tennessee and like transplanted to Texas, or you just have good taste in football teams? I'm curious. What is going on, guys? It seems like a weird day to me. Oh, partially because I got here by myself this morning. Rachel's normally waiting on me for an hour because she gets here at 7 and I come in at 8.
All I do is sit at my desk and wait on Becca for I just watch the clock for 1 hour. Until
an entire hour.
Here. I do.
So I got here this morning. Rachel had a prior engagement, and the light was on in the office, but it was dark outside because it was really overcast and rainy, and it weirded me out. I was like, oh, great. I'm going to come here by myself.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, it's going to be a fantastic live, even though it was an odd morning. We are making this, well, we're not making this. This tote bag has a cut file from our new cut file collection that released yesterday. Who saw the cut file collection? Raise your hand. Let me know if you saw it. Did you like it? Which is your favorite?
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you didn't know Becca created all these cut files.
That would be Rachel.
My hand is raised over here. I did not. I was literally poking Becca, being like, "Look how cute this cut file is." We were going through them, and she's like, "Yeah."
I made
never
that.
telling me that she's the one that made them. So Becca has outdone herself yet again to make all of that collection. So yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, these are lyrics to a song. Does anyone know?
No one knew that.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. It's something that Rachel and I say almost daily.
Yeah.
And so when I posted this on social earlier, someone was like, this is not verbatim. Someone said, oh, it's my favorite song or something like that. I'm like, what? It's a song? We made this up. What are you talking about? Anyway, we're not making this. This is just the cut file. So we're featuring it. What we're making today is the bag tag, which was not a cut file. I actually made it a cut file this morning to complement this cut file. Anyway, so we're going to be cutting some felt today. You guys know I love felt. And the felt that we're using, before anyone asks, can only be cut on your maker because you do need the rotary blade. However, if you like this project and want to use felt and have an air to, then you can use a thinner felt. Absolutely.
Well, question.
Yes,
my hand is raised. It's actually mine. I'm not reading it from anybody else.
Okay.
Since the shape of this is relatively simple, maybe you could hand cut it.
You could. That's actually a really good idea. So what you could do is cut out like a piece of cardstock with this design, put it on your felt. You could trace around or just pin it and cut it. That's a great idea, Rachel.
Well, because of the offset, it is a simple shape, which is great. So yeah, I think you could probably hand cut this. Oh,
people have seen that. Yes. Okay, good.
Everyone loves the collection. They absolutely adore it.
Yeah. Good. I'm very excited. We're going to go over the collection because we didn't do that yesterday since we weren't live yesterday. This is something different for us. Normally we're live on collection release days, and so we can go through them. I'm excited to get to do it because I don't normally get to. Tanner normally does that. But back to this really quick, guys. This cut file, I used a drop shadow like Rachel mentioned to do the background layer. I use drop shadows, if you haven't noticed, in almost all of my lives here recently because I love them so much. It just really, for specific projects. And we don't teach how to do that on a live or a member only. That is something that we teach in Design Make Sell. And I did want to point out, we did get an email right before we went live saying that today is the last day to get in on Design Make Sell. And it's $50 off still. So you can use the code DMS to get in. Doors will be closed after today. They're not always open. So if you have been thinking about wanting information on selling information, picking your niche, setting up your Etsy account, basically using your die cut machine to make money, or how to create SVGs, then Design Make Sell is the perfect course for you. Anyway, take advantage of that. Don't miss out. Have I missed any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, let's jump over into the other camera and we'll go to our website and check out these cut files. It will be very fun.
I'm excited to go through them all with the woman who created them.
Yes, right here in the flesh. So I don't know if we have any newbies here or not. I haven't seen any comments that this is their first time, but
we know that we have a couple here who've never used felt.
Okay.
Don't know if they're newbies completely, but we know they're new to what you're going to be teaching them today.
Well, the only reason that I wanted to ask is because I feel like when we get on here, we automatically assume that everyone is still our friend on here and they all know us. And I did not even introduce myself. I am Becca and Rachel is my co-host here, and we love crafting and we are a part of Makers Gonna Learn, which is a community of die cut crafters. We offer a subscription-based membership, and right here on our website you can get an idea of what our membership is about. So I'm actually not logged in here.
So many newbies have came and commented now, Becca, so we are amongst some brand new friends today.
Is Tanner's thingy in here?
Hey,
yeah. Click off so I can do my login.
It's just Tanner, and then you would know the password. Yeah.
Got it.
That's it. You're good to go.
Okay.
And then Wes says, I'm a newbie, LOL. Wes, you're hilarious.
So new, yes.
You're so funny, Wes.
Yes. Okay, so our website here does not look like this. This is the back end. You are getting a sneak peek here. Once you log in, then you do have access at this point to our dashboard, which is amazing. And this is going to get a little revamp here soon, I'm told. So it's just a little more easy for you all to navigate. But if you're a new member, you may not even know about dashboard. And I want to talk to you really quickly about it because there's so many good things in here.
Becca.
Yes.
Carol just received her MGL trophy.
Yay, Carol!
She said her second favorite man in the world, the UPS man, just dropped it off.
I love it.
Yes.
Yay. So fantastic. Post a picture, a selfie. Make it cute. It will be cute. You're
Please
adorable.
do.
Anyway, so back to our dashboard. This is the dashboard, and we have our Cricut printable guide and our MGL printable guides, which we talk about all the time for new Cricketers. These are, I've called them the Cricut Bible. Tanner seems to think it's a little sacrilegious, and I can't disagree.
Yeah,
Maybe
right.
I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Anyway, they are, these printable guides encompass everything that you need to know, from downloading cut files from Makers Gonna Learn to importing them into Design Space, using them, and it gives you all of the terminology of Design Space and crafting and all of the blades and all of the temperature settings for EasyPresses, and basically everything that you need to know is in these books. And if it's not in these books, then it is in this book under courses. If you are a yearly member, you have access to this. It's free. You have a 30 days to master your Cricut course. And you can see right here that you go in, you can check off the days that you have done. It is a 30-day challenge from literally opening your Cricut, what comes in the box. You can read just as good as I can. From tackling Design Space. Let's just look through here. The differences between the types of vinyls. We get that question a whole lot. What's the difference in vinyl and HTV, or HTV and iron-on? Well, those are the same thing, but a lot of people don't know that. How to iron on wood, we get that a lot. So basically, Rachel has taken every question that we get a lot of and put it into this amazing 30-day course, and you are going to go from not knowing anything about Cricut to mastering your Cricut in 30 days, which is why it's called the 30-day challenge, master your Cricut, blah, blah, blah.
And Miss Linda says, should I print out all of the courses and books, or should I just leave them online? That's a total personal preference question. I prefer to have a physical copy of things. I'm a very visual person, so I like to have that printed off. But you guys can access these whenever you want to digitally as well, as long as you have that active membership, of course.
But yes, it's a fantastic course. If you are in the private Facebook group at all, people go on about it all the time. It's amazing. If you haven't checked it out, definitely do it. It's worth doing. But we came here to look at cut files, so that's what I'm going to do. We're going to grab our cut file link here, and then you can come down. These used to be in alphabetical order, and we have to figure out how we can get those back in alphabetical order because sometimes I can't find the new button. But we have a category for new, and Mark, our amazing CS rep, who is also in charge of putting our cut files on, make sure that each new cut file launch, these are available to you so that you can find them very easily. But let's go through these. This is the new one. I just wanted this cut file collection to sort of be like uplifting, a little bit inspiring, something that you could use in everyday life, for home decor, for gifts. You can add these to, thinking of you cards. So it's just sort of like an evergreen cut file collection. And I'm pretty excited about it.
They're so cute. And I like that they're wispy and,
Yes.
the fonts pair so well together. I really, really like this collection.
I love this. This font, I thought about hand lettering this entire cut file collection. And then when I found this font, I was like, oh,
that's a
I
good
don't have
one.
to. Yes. And, because we love to spill the beans, I'll go ahead and do it and let you know that this font, the fun cursive font, will be available as a MGL font here soon. So get excited about that.
Miss Becca, Linda
Yes.
has a great question. She said, now that I am new to the membership, where do I start? She says.
So if you just tuned in, what I just talked about was the 30-day challenge that is available under courses in your, if you're a yearly member, in your when you sign in. That's where I would start. That's what I say all the time.
Yeah.
That is the best place to start.
Get plugged in the Facebook group.
Yes.
You will love the community over there. If you want to start perusing cut files and fonts, that little heart underneath the little Facebook symbol there, you can actually favorite things. So since we have thousands of files and fonts, it's a great way not to get overwhelmed while you're going through and just clicking favorite on the ones that you like. Browsing through, the more that you get to know the website, the more you'll get out of it. Becca, any other tips for a brand new member?
I don't think so. I mean, honestly, I think if you start, because I don't want to give so much information that they're overwhelmed.
True, absolutely.
But if they do the 30-day challenge and get plugged into the group, both of those are excellent starting points for them to just be successful here with Makers Gonna Learn and Cricketing. Okay, so bless this home. This is a really cute one. And if you don't like the house outline, you can contour that out, or it may be a separate layer actually. Either way, you can get rid of that and just put the bless this home. A lot of people I've seen recently, because we have so many new crafters, that they like parts of a cut file but not the other, and I'm like, you can contour that out or you can slice that out. It's so nice, especially with an SVG, to be able to really just customize your design. So the next one is Life is Wonderful. I have this on my mantle. If you guys saw the Christmas preview of my house, then you probably saw this on the mantle. I really love this cut file. And then enjoy every moment. And guys, these little glyphs. What's it called? A glyph. Mm-hmm. I'm getting GIF and glyph confused.
We got this.
Whatever. These little glyphs are in the font too, so that's really fun. That's actually part of the font. I really love that. Next we have, I don't need an inspirational quote. I need coffee. Can I get an amen, friends? Sometimes in the morning, that's all you need. I want to put this on my coffee bar at home. I think that would be really cute.
And guys, look how she's just positioned these. I really like that the quote up above, it's not super centered or super perfect, if you will. I just really like the placement of these cut files too. She did a great job here.
I'm generally one that's like, make everything centered and in the middle and blah blah blah. But I wanted to do something a little different. It's really simple. Be good to each other. Oh, I love this. I'm such a let's all be happy humans, let's be nice to each other type person. And so when you look at these cut files, you might be, if you're not that way, you're probably like, what is wrong with her?
Yeah.
But I feel that way. This is my favorite of the entire collection. I love this one because I am a homebody, but I love the style of the couch too. I'm probably going to put this on a hoodie and everything else for that matter. I just love it.
Becca, do you remember the font name for when it comes out? People can have their eye out for it.
I don't know what they named it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when the fonts release in 2 weeks, we will make sure that you guys know exactly which font this was.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, then we have Be the Light, which Sin, I haven't seen Sin here, but Sin, her word for 2021 is light, or Be the Light, her words. Either way, so she was really excited to see this cut file, and I really love it.
It is super cute.
I actually got into Procreate. For those of you who know that I am not fantastic at Procreate, you know how much I love you to try this. And so I used Procreate to draw this little light bulb for you all. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. However, I am not thinking I'll become a Procreate professional or expert. And then this would be so cute in your craft room. Don't stop until you're proud. I love that. That goes for everything, not just crafting.
Yeah, that's super cute.
These are the good old days. I love that. Which is really funny in the middle of COVID. But honestly,
right?
Oh, Sam, you are here. Hi.
Hi, Sam.
And then we have Today is a Good Day for a Good Day. This is fun. And guys, when you look at this cut file, you can get an idea for if there's a quote or something that you want, then just using placement like this, you could grab this little banner out of this cut file, put your own words in it, and kind of build your own cut file too.
Great tip. Yes, that's a cute little banner there. You could use some curved text with that.
Yes. The best is yet to come. Can I get an amen?
Oh, I love that.
I'm very excited about that.
Yes.
Yeah. Speak that into existence for sure.
So cute.
Very cute.
Crystal, these are out now.
Yes, they came out yesterday.
Yes, you can see these now. Use them.
Then we have Be Awesome Today.
Adorable.
That's fun. Also, you can use this circle if you wanted different words. Contour out the words and use that circle with other things in it. So that's fun. The same with the little couch too. I wanted to try to do a couple of things that you could use for other things as well. Cling to what is good. This is one of my favorite scripture verses in the entire world, so I definitely wanted to share that. Especially, in the middle of a pandemic when everything is crazy.
Yes.
It's very important to cling to what is good.
Absolutely.
Or who is good. So I wanted to share that with you all.
Miss Roseanne said Procreate is only for iPad, iPhone, etc.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Then this one, I made this one for Courtney.
Pinky Promise.
Pinky Promise. So cute.
Really cute. Like the simple lines on that one too.
And then the one that we're using today. It's fine. I'm fine.
Everything's fine. It's a good one.
So fun. Okay. So which one is your favorite? I want to know. I'm very excited. But in the middle, or while you're telling me, I'm going to go over to Design Space. And, this cut file is called Thumbs Up. I just uploaded it today, so you've probably not seen it. Not that you're all looking for Thumbs Up cut files.
Right,
But if you were, it's now available. So it imports just like, let me get that off there. It comes in like this guy right here. And then I've just made the drop shadow. So, it is 2 layers. You can see here, we've got our flesh tone and our little outline. And and then we have this, it's fine, I'm fine, everything's fine cut file. I just put it in there because I made it all together. So all I did for it was size it to the widest measurement that I could, which is 11.5. And that size looked really good on this tote bag. So there's no manipulation there. Didn't have to do anything. That was really nice. And then the same with this. Once I pulled it in, I didn't have to do anything. The only thing that I did for one of them, and I'll probably do it for this one too, is duplicate this back shadow layer so that I could, I sewed one of them, the one that I'll show you in just a second. I did a blanket stitch sewing it around, and then today's live we're just going to do a hot glue. 1 for time, and 2 for those of you who don't love sewing, this is the alternative. Then I just grabbed a basic shape, a square, and made this right here, which is going to be our loop that we hang from, and I just made it 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches tall. So if you don't know how to do that, just go up here, unlock your little size lock ratio, and do your width at 0.75 inches and your height at 4 inches, and you are good to go. Then you just want to make sure that everything is color synced how you want it. So for instance, I would want this to be the same color as this because they're both going to be cut out of felt. So I can do that two ways. I can go up here and just change the color, or I can come over here to color sync and drag and drop so it's synced to whatever color that I want. That's it, guys. That's all we have to do in Design Space.
That's easy peasy.
Yes, other than size. And I had mine sized at 4.54 inches. So if you want yours the same as mine, size it at that. And then, oh, I did change. I forgot about this. I did go ahead and change the black layer here to green, or this teal color. So I would just move that up so that they cut out of the same vinyl. However, I'm going to delete this because I'm not going to be using it. And I'm going to click make it. We are ready to make this fun project. Let me think really quickly. Since this is felt, we will have two settings that we select. We're using felt and we're using HTV. So we're layering HTV today. For those of you who haven't done this, this is a fantastic project to do it on. And we are cutting felt, but this layer right here is HTV. This layer right here is HTV. So we need to make sure that we're mirroring these. HTV is cut upside down, so to speak, if that makes sense.
And Miss Crystal, we do not teach drop shadow on here because we have some amazing training on it in Design Make Sale. Today's the last day for that, by the way. Doors are closing after today, so if anybody wants to know how to make a drop shadow for really any cut file, then that's a great little thing to go and learn. Yeah.
Yes. How is Tanner doing? Seems like he's been MIA for a while. Hope the family's doing well. Last I heard, Babel's doing really well. Family's doing really well. Tanner is MIA. He is out in the snow, snowmobiling with Court. They had a little vacay, so they're living it up, having a fun time. But they're doing good. Okay, so back to this. Since this is cut out of HTV, we need to mirror. So we just come down here and press mirror. And then I want to go ahead and select mirror for this mat as well. I couldn't get that out. And just make sure that both of them are that way. Now I can go ahead and press continue, and I'm going to connect to my maker, and then I want to select my material setting by just typing in felt, and then felt wool fabric is the selection that I am going to choose. I'll press done, and then it wants me to load my rotary blade into clamp B. So I can do that, and I'll load my fabric grip mat with my felt, and we'll cut this felt out. There we go. So I'm just going to put this on here. The sheets that we get from Benzie are 9x12. So keep that in mind when you are positioning your cutouts on a mat. So for instance, if your cutout were 11 inches, then you would need to turn your felt this way instead of the other way. If it's coming down this way, just pay attention to your mat and Design Space so that you know where you're putting your felt. So that is on here. Side note, if you guys have cut felt before, you know how yucky your mats can get very quickly with felt. So if you need a quick hack for cleaning them, definitely check out, Tanner has a video on cleaning your mats with, is it 3 different options or 2? 3 different ways to clean your mat. My personal preference is the baby wipe method, but check them out and keep your mats clean so that they're really good for crafting. Okay, now I need to go ahead and change my blade. I have my fine point blade in, but I'm going to grab my rotary blade. And friends, we recently got this here at Maker's Gonna Learn. Do you guys have one of these? I love this thing, this little tool caddy. Cricut actually makes it. And you know, we don't normally push Cricut things. Not that I'm pushing it. But I love this particular little caddy that they have. So anyway, I have my rotary blade here, and then I'll go ahead and insert it in here. We've gotten a lot of questions recently about a rotary blade for the Air 2, just because we have a lot of new people here, and the rotary blade is only available for use in the Maker. So keep that in mind. Go ahead and load our mat here, and then it's going to cut. I went ahead and cut the HTV for this project so that we didn't have any issues, because Design Space has been really crummy here lately. I think every day over in the Facebook group, someone has said, "Is anyone else having trouble with Design Space?" And I want to be like,
what
look.
breaks my heart, Becca, are the beginners who just opened their Cricut on YouTube and who comments asking me for help because something's just spinning or not loading or they can't do anything.
So frustrating.
And I'm like, I'm so sorry you're joining when Cricut is absolute trash right now.
Honestly,
Cricut Design Space has to be updated.
I have never seen Design Space this bad.
If I was brand spanking new, I would have already given up, being like, if the software is this unreliable, why would I do this?
Yeah.
It aggravates the crap out of me.
Absolutely. Yes, Wes, you did tell me that I would love it. Wes has one for his truck and for his home crafting room. Roseanne says, it is a nice caddy. I got mine on sale at Hobby Lobby before the holidays. Yes, we got, was it before Christmas that I ordered all that stuff from Cricut?
Yes.
They were having a huge sale. I got them half off, so I got several of them, intending for them to be giveaways, and then I loved them so much I put them in our craft room.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I'm stuck here. Okay, so if this cuts well, I should have said, if you have been using your rotary blade for a while, then do not unload your mat. Go ahead and pick up your felt and make sure that it cut through all the way. If it did not cut through all the way, you can go ahead, like I said, without unloading your mat, go ahead and press your Cricut button again and let it recut. However, I have a new rotary blade in, so it cut perfectly. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now I'm just going to remove it here, stick it on my EasyPress mat. And I have my little mini EasyPress set to 300. It's the first setting. And we are going to just go ahead and layer some vinyl on here. This is a super quick and easy project.
Can we bring the camera in a bit?
No, they have to look at it really small.
Okay, that's fine. They can do that.
Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
More?
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
So I'm just going to take one of these, grab this right here, and then center it. Oh, let me show you up close this one that is sewn so you can get an idea.
So cute.
It's so cute. And if you didn't want to layer your HTV, but you still wanted the same look, you could do a print and cut just by flattening.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Great tip.
You could flatten. So instead of having those two layers, you'll select both of the layers, and then in the bottom right hand corner, you'll press flatten, and it will create a print and cut image instead. So that is an option because a lot of people don't have flesh tone vinyl.
That's a great option.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to center this here and then grab my little mini EasyPress. It is preheated, and I'm just going to start in the center. That's what I like to do, and then I just push out, then go back and push down. That's just my preference. And then you just move it around a little bit. It doesn't take long.
Guys, the HTV adheres on felt beautifully.
It does. It's amazing. And it's so quick. Let's pull this up here. Just do it slowly so that if it's not adhered somewhere, then you can catch that and put it back down. And then we are going to just layer this right on top. And I might have to pull it out of frame so that I can make sure I'm getting it right.
Mary is here, and she is a beginner. Miss Mary.
Hi, Mary.
She says, where do I start learning? So the best place for you guys to start, Miss Becca has mentioned it, is with the 30 Days to Master Your Cricut course. It was designed for you guys to start by opening your Cricut. That's the very first day. We go into Design Space. We do an overview on one day so we don't overwhelm you. Then on another day we go through the in and outs of how you'll use Design Space, all the way through techniques, troubleshooting tips, things about your Cricut no one tells you, like how you need to calibrate it and things like that. We explain all the tools to you. Miss Becca teaches you how to create a project. It's very good and very slow. It's meant for you guys to not get overwhelmed at all. And if you'd like that, Miss Mary, it is in our yearly membership, which I will drop the link for right now. It is on sale for $40 off.
Yeah, so just to kind of piggyback on what Rachel said, this is the printable guide that comes with the membership. It's free with the membership. It is a digital version. You can print it out yourself and bind it if you want to, or you can send the PDF to your local printer and have them do it. Or you could just leave it on your desktop or tablet or whatever. I personally like to have a physical copy of things just because.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah. But it has the glossary with
everything. There's 30 videos for all of the 30 days. So you can go through it along with your book. You can just watch the videos. It's self-paced, so you guys can watch these over and over until you understand them.
Yeah.
Because that's our goal here at Makers Gonna Learn, is to make sure you guys are confident, well-rounded crafters.
So just going through here really quickly, there's terminology, definitions, fun pictures, and just for every single day. It's absolutely a fantastic tool for you all to use as a new crafters. Anyway, enjoy that. This cut file, I don't know if you answered it or not. This cut file is from our website, Makers Gonna Learn. It is available to all monthly and yearly members of our subscription. So definitely, if you are not a Makers Gonna Learn member, grab that link Rachel has posted and use the coupon code BEST to get $40 off our membership. It is the best value that we ever give, making our yearly membership $151.88, which is not much money for an entire year
and guys,
of excellent benefits.
Just to put it in perspective, we do sell just the 30 Days to Master Your Cricut course by itself.
Yes.
It's $97 alone.
Yes.
So you're paying $44.88 for the entire membership all year long, along with that free course. So it's a steal. It's a steal, guys.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, so I've put this layer of HTV right on top, and then I'm just going to grab my EasyPress because this transfer sheet covers all of the previous layer of HTV. I don't need to worry about anything else. If I were just doing the fingers or something like that and this hand were exposed, then I would want to grab either some more transfer sheet or butcher's paper or a Teflon sheet to cover up that HTV so that I don't accidentally hit it with my heat as well. But we are ready to just, again, apply the heat with the EasyPress. Again, I started in the middle and I'm just pushing out. It's still, I'm still amazed, Rachel, that it takes so little time with this mini EasyPress.
Yeah.
You would think the technology would not be that different. Like the other presses, you have to hold for 20 to 30 seconds.
And hold pressure.
Yes.
And yeah, it's a whole thing with the other EasyPresses.
It's amazing.
This little guy has been a lifesaver. We love him.
Okay, then we're just going to peel this up here. Just like that. And then what I did with this one that I sewed, I'm going to kind of just walk you through it really quickly. I did 2 layers of this. So 2, and then I blanket stitched them together and looped it and then put it in between 2 layers and then blanket stitched all the way around. Since I'm just using hot glue today, I'm only using this one, and then again, I will loop it just like this. And I can go ahead and glue it right here if I want to. And you can stuff this too if you wanted to stuff it. That would be cute for a little added. I just didn't think it needed it though. Not for a little bag tag. And then all we have to do, what I like to do with things like this is go ahead and place it down and then move sections of it instead of picking this up, gluing it all down, and then trying to get it on here while the glue is drying. Hopefully that makes sense. So I like to place down, get it all perfect, and then just pull up a section, leaving pressure so that everything else is not moving. We'll glue down here with our Surebonder precision tip glue gun. We normally use our Lynn Lily glue gun, but somehow they've all walked away. I'm not really sure how that's happened, but we've got to get a cute one back on here because we love our Lynn Lily. But the important part is the precision tip, not necessarily the color. And put this right here. And we're finished. Super quick. And you can see, I mean, they're both adorable.
Yeah.
My preference is this one, obviously. However, this does take a little bit of time. If you are interested in learning how to blanket stitch like this, I have two ornaments that I made that are very similar to this. One is a sloth ornament and one is our corn tree ornament. And did I teach the corn tree one? Look for the sloth ornament because I taught this exact technique with the drop shadow and all that stuff with the sloth ornament.
Yeah.
So
I did link it to you guys too.
Okay,
if you need it, you can click that and skip to the part where you see Becca's hand starting to stitch because it is an hour long, so you'll have to skip through some chit chat and stuff. But yeah, it's a great tutorial there.
Rachel, I'll turn the hot glue off.
You did turn. Okay, that's good. Thank you.
I left it on Wednesday, and she's so sweet. She said, "You can put it back to me if you want to." She said, I know that you weren't feeling good, but just so you know. And I was like, oh, I was mortified.
On Thursday, I saw it, and I was like, I'm not going to tell her.
Mortified.
She doesn't deserve that.
I did deserve it. And here's the problem. Generally, on a live day, well, not even generally. I used to, after the live, would clean everything up, put it all back up. But Wednesday was not feeling it, and I was like, oh, I'll get it in the morning. And had I cleaned it all up, I would have unplugged it, which is just a lesson. Not to put it off again.
It's okay.
Anyway, Becca, are you taking allergy meds? Yeah, I am. Beth, everything. Have I missed anything?
Everybody's been really talking amongst themselves today, which has been fun. I like to see them chit chat with each other. Everybody's loved seeing this. They really like the cut file. They love the colors that you chose with your bag.
Oh, thank you.
They love that all the links to everything are down below because they're looking for certain stuff.
Yes.
And it's great that it's down there.
Fantastic. But as a dog mom of 3, I totally will link to your store. Kat, do you do dog stuff? I don't think I've looked at it. Becca, are your eyes better? Okay, so I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah. I'm a little bit congested. I've been taking Afrin, and you're only supposed to take it for 2 to 3 days. And when I take it for 2 to 3 days, even if I'm taking it right, when I come off of it, I get a little bit congested. And then like 6 to 12 hours, I'm fine again. So I'm in that 6 to 12 hours. I feel great though. I have sold word of mouth for years. Kat, that's the best way to get started, honestly, because first of all, people want to know that you have a good quality product. And if you're hearing it from somebody who's actually experienced your product, use your product, then it's different. When Anna and I first started selling our earrings, I'll drop her name. I don't care. I was working at the salon that I managed forever, and Edie Wadsworth, some of you guys might know her. She is big into Young Living oils. We've had her on here a couple of times, but she was huge into feather earrings. And I said, Anna, we need to give Edie a pair of our earrings because if she likes them, she'll wear them, and then everyone will ask about them. And that's exactly what happened.
She knows everyone in our town.
Yes, it's exactly what happened, and we had so many orders in no time. But yes, I love word of mouth. Honestly, Kat. It works really well.
Well, and also you can trust word of mouth. Nowadays, especially, people pay people to write a good review or exchange services for a good. Then you're afraid that things aren't genuine. But if you hear from somebody verbally how much they love your small business, that's all you need.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for this live. Thanks for going through the cut files with me. It was super fun to do that. If you have not jumped on the membership bandwagon, go ahead and do that and use that coupon code. I'm thinking, honestly, this is the last week that we'll have the sale. Honestly, I think it is. I mean, I wouldn't swear to it because I never know, but I really think it will be the last. It's been going on since before Thanksgiving, and I think this is the longest we've ever run the sale. So take advantage now to get $40 off and get the best value for our year membership. But I have had so much fun with you guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend crafting. And Rachel will be here on Monday for another live, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So have a great weekend. We'll see you guys later.